Hi, so today I'm down at a beach that is commonly known for its sand dollars, and I'm here looking to collect some for some crafting purposes. Unlike what I used to believe when I was a little girl, sand dollars are not created by the repetitive motion of the ocean. That's that song, now I'm going to sing it. Anyways, it is not just created by the sand. They are in fact living sea urchins, which I did not know. So as exciting as that is for me as a child, it was also a little bit disappointing to learn that. So as disappointing as it was to learn that sand dollars are not the currency of the ocean, it was really fascinating to learn that they were in fact sea urchins, like I mentioned. So as a crafter and somebody who uses sand dollars, it was important for me to figure out what that meant as far as using them, because I didn't want to pick up anything that was living and certainly kill it. So I'm not totally clear on all of it yet, but I'm going to show you some different sand dollars and explain a little bit about my understanding and how you can be totally, or not totally, but hopefully safe that you are picking up ones that are ready to be used for crafting. So I've laid out some different sand dollars here. I hope you can see them with the color. Now, my understanding is that the darker that they are, is the more chance that they are alive. So when you're picking them, you want to pick the lighter ones just to make sure that they are in fact deceased. And of course, if they are cracked or broken up, then they are also deceased, but you probably wouldn't be using those for crafting. Now, I was trying to see with this one here if I could actually see anything moving or not on it, but my camera I don't think is good enough to zoom in on that, and I certainly couldn't feel anything. So I was also told that the further out from water they are, the more likely that they are deceased, because they do not do well out of water at all. So this all black guy here, he is definitely alive. I'm not sure if you can see the top parts moving, or when I turn it over, if you're able to see the black little parts, because again it's hard with the phone to see that, but when I put it on my hand I can actually feel it tickling my skin a little bit. So he is definitely moving and alive. This guy here I'm not too sure about if he's part of the dying process or not. There are little bits of him moving, but for sure this guy here, he's alive. So I'm not sure how well you can see from here, but there are a lot of little piles of black stuff in the water there. Kind of little groupings, if you will, of black or darker spots in the water that you can see. And those are actually all, I'm going to call it a colony, because I'm not sure what the actual name is, maybe I'll have to Google that, of sand dollars. So it's quite something to see them. Had I not discovered the living black one, I may not have actually ever thought that those were sand dollars. So by my outfit change and possibly the change of scenery, you can tell that I am not at the beach anymore. I came home with my sea urchins, and what I do before I craft with them is I actually clean them so that they don't smell, because they were at one point a living being, as I mentioned. And so what I do when I clean them is I actually just soak them in a mixture of vinegar and lemon juice with some water. So this is my tray of drying sand dollars, or my trays of drying, that's my yard, of drying sand dollars after they have all been cleaned, and now they are out in the sun doing their final rest and final cleanse. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video on learning about sand dollars. I certainly learned a lot of information when researching them when I got home. I had no idea about holding them and getting that yellow coloring on your hand, so that's kind of fascinating. And live ones can range from a black to a dark brown or even a deep purple. As always, I welcome your questions, comments, or feedback below or on my website, which is www.mermaidtears.ca. And I hope that you have yourself an absolutely fabulous day.